need. So we would appreciate everybody coming out, putting a little paint on your hand. We're actually going to do the other side this time so we can have it even on both sides. But if everybody would come up, dip their hands in some paint, put your handprint on, and then also over the table over there, we would like you to sign our petitions. And thank you for supporting us. Woo!
All right, we're going to start right now as a dog runs to her owner. I want to thank everybody for coming here. This is a very important day for us and a very important cause. My aunt is in the audience with her friends. Thank you for coming from Pinehurst, representing. But we're here for three primary reasons. One is to promote spay-neuter. We believe that if everyone took care of their animals responsibly, that's the word, right? That the U.S. would have a lot more animals put down. Secondly, we're promoting animal adoption. The stats are very simple. 20 million people will take a pet home this year, and approximately 30% adopt, and 3 million dogs and cats are put down a year. So what that means is that the United States can become a no-kill nation through adoption. We can actually promote ourselves to make sure that people adopt, and when they adopt, no animals will ever be put down. Thirdly, we're promoting the ending of a very inhumane way animals are put down, which is to my right, which is known as a gas chamber. The quick story about this gas chamber is next to me is Grace. Grace in 2006 was put in a contraption just like this, and out of all the dogs that were there, Grace survived. When the animal control officer opened up the door and found Grace, she obviously was very concerned and decided to take Grace to a vet. Grace was obviously saved. At that time, Grace had no name, and a gentleman by the name of Phil adopted Grace and called her Grace, and she became known as Amazing Grace. The state of Georgia found out about Grace's fate, and people got angry. They didn't realize dogs were being euthanized using the gas chamber, and they decided to do something about it. And in 2010, Amazing Grace law was passed in Georgia banning the gas chamber. Unfortunately, 31 states still feel this is humane. They still use the gas chamber to put down animals simply because it's easy. It's a quick put the animal in, turn on the knob, and forget about it. Unfortunately, it's very inhumane because these animals suffer for minutes, and they cry and they try to get out, and they know what's going on. And although I'm against putting down an animal, if it has to be done, it should be done humanely. And Grace next to me is a living memory, and you don't have many living memories, of something that tragically went wrong but was fixed. And this dog alone changed the course of Georgia going forward. Because of this dog, no other dogs and cats in Georgia are being put down by the gas chamber. Now, if a dog can change the law, we obviously can too. And it's just about getting the word out there. So what we ask you to do is please spread the word, sign petitions against the gassing of animals. We want to get it to the Secretary of Agriculture's hands so he signs a bill into law banning this inhumane way animals are put down. That said, we have a very special guest here, the CEO and President of the American Humane Association, Robert Gansert. We had a lot of really great organizations join us on this caravan, but unfortunately a lot backed out at the last minute because we've never done it before. And they were, I think, afraid that we might screw this one up. And I don't think we have. We are all just animal lovers. We're not fanatics. We're not the extremists. We understand that animals are animals. However, we love them and we want to make sure that they are treated humanely. And thank God that Robin and the American Humane did not back out. And she's here today as our very special honored guest, and I'd like to invite her up on stage. Robin?
Woo. I'm tweeting right now. This is so much fun. So we're showing everybody around the country who follows American Humane Association what's happening right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm a North Carolinian. I live about 3 hours away in a small village of Clemens. Those of you from Fayetteville know where Clemens is, I hope. So took the drive here early this morning because I wanted to be here and be part of this amazing dream that's become a reality. I mean, just think about this. These folks that are right up here had a dream to bring awareness to millions around this country about spay neuter, about ending the gas chamber, and about making sure that adoptions increase and that we give second chances to our furry friends in our lives. And it is all about second chances. And I know that we in America, we believe in second chances, don't we? Yes, we do. Very good. Perfect timing. Is that Clark? Oh, Clark! He's my spokes dog. I love it. My spokes dog is here. Well, at American Humane Association, we're proud to be a partner with Karen. When we met Karen, she shared with us what she'd been doing, and boy, Karen has a story that is so inspiring that it'll give you goosebumps when you hear her speak about her passion and her mission and her vision for making the world a better place for animals and, importantly, for children. And this resonated with me because I am a North Carolinian, number one, have lots of children personally, lots of animals personally, and I have the absolute privilege of running America's oldest humanitarian organization that was founded in 1877 to protect children and animals from harm. And I was like, wow, Karen, you're living our mission. You are a living testimony to our mission because not only are you preventing abuse, bringing awareness for animals, you're doing that with America's children by ensuring that moms are out there bringing children as part of this, teaching compassion, teaching empathy, and bringing them what we believe are America's core values of compassion, caring, and hope. And by teaching the next generation these values, we are making a better America, community by community, town by town, and I hope state by state, and then a better America overall. So it was inspiring to meet Karen. And then, of course, we have the pleasure of having Prince Lorenzo serve as American Humane Association's national ambassador, because there's no better animal advocate than Lorenzo. The national stage, he stands up every day fighting for the rights of animals in this country because he too has a vision for a much better and humane world, a compassionate world built on our communities and our core values. So I'm thrilled and honored to be here today. I want each of you to go online. I know everyone has a smartphone. My daughter's using mine right now. That's great, Jesslyn. Thank you. We want to get rid of gas chambers, and we want to do that now. We have to do this now. This is so inhumane, it's not even fathomable. And lots of us want to close our eyes, right? We want to close our eyes to abuse and to neglect. We don't want to think about it. But we must. If we're going to make sure that these next generation of kids have a better America to live in, we must end all forms of abuse and neglect now. And this is one of the most glaring abuses we have in this country. Thank you for the barks. Thank you. Keep barking. Absolutely, this is wrong and inhumane. And you can go right now to the American Humane website, and there's a link to the petition in the first slide. Our very first slide today on our website that reaches millions of people every month is about this caravan that you're part of and about the petition to eliminate this in partnership with Animal Aid USA. So let's go online today. It's easy, AmericanHumane.org. Click on the slide, sign the petition, and let's eliminate gas chambers in this country for once and for all. Thank you so much for having me be part of this. I'm so proud to know you. You really do make it so much. I mean, if we had more Karens, right? If we had more Karens, we wouldn't have to have any more caravans because we would all be doing this every day in our own hometowns. So thank you so much. Welcome to steamy North Carolina. And I know you're heading on to steamy Georgia. It only gets hotter. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Robin, for coming. It means a lot to all of us. I know you're extremely busy, and the fact that you support this cause and the mission is, I'm proud to be an ambassador of American Humane. Thank you very much. Next, I do want to pay a special mention to the dogs behind me. There is Clark and his adopted sister Layla. Both are shelter dogs that were adopted. Mark and Jennifer and Bonnie drove all the way from Colorado to be here to promote our cause, which is adoption, spay, neuter, and the getting rid of the gas chamber. You can watch Clark's video. It's called The Ultimate Dog Tease, over 110 million YouTube hits. So he's a big celebrity, and he wants to make sure that all animals are treated humanely. Robin talked about briefly Karen and Dante. They are the prime reason why we're here today, the prime reason why I'm here. They are extremely inspirational. I want them to come up on stage and speak really as much as you guys want. I was going to say quickly, but that's not right. Speak as much as you guys want.
Thank you so much for following the Caravan. We started as a small elementary school project at my son's school, St. Joseph's. I was the PTA president, and I was asked to come up with an idea. Of course, when somebody asks me to come up with an idea, I do. My idea for my son's community outreach program for Catholic Schools Week was to do an animal awareness project. So we called it Pause for a Cause.